All right, this is it. This is the one we've been looking for. 1 Enoch 108. Another book which Enoch wrote for his son Methuselah and for those who will come after him and keep the law in the last days. Context explained, Eternal Torah. One of the prophecies declared by Enoch and repeated twice by Moses is that believers amongst mankind will begin to remember, learn, and practice the law of God again while in dispersion leading up to the second coming of the Messiah. Supporting scriptures. Therefore, every desirable thing in Israel shall be for you and for your seed, and you shall eat everything fair to look upon, and the table of the Lord shall your seed apportion. And some of them shall be high priests and judges and scribes, for by their mouth shall the holy place be guarded. Testament of Levi 8:16-17. 1 Enoch 108:2. You who have done good shall wait for those days till an end is made of those who work evil, and an end of the might of the transgressors. And wait indeed till sin has passed away, for their names shall be blotted out of the book of life and out of the holy books, and their seed shall be destroyed forever. And their spirits shall be slain, and they shall cry and make lamentation in a place that is a chaotic wilderness. And in the fire shall they burn, for there is no earth there. And I saw there something like an invisible cloud, for by reason of its depth I could not look over. And I saw a flame of fire blazing brightly, and things like shining mountains circling and sweeping to and fro. And I asked one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto him, What is this shining thing? For it is not a heaven, but only the flame of a blazing fire, and the voice of weeping and crying and lamentation and strong pain. And he said unto me, This place which you see, here are cast the spirits of sinners and blasphemers, and all those who work wickedness, and of those who pervert everything that the Lord has spoken through the mouth of the prophets, even the things that shall be. Context explained, Son of the Father. Enoch is shown the lake of fire within the New Jerusalem. This place of punishment contains a fire that destroys both the body and the soul. And those who the Messiah judges as wicked will be thrown into this place of extinction. Supporting scriptures. And Zion shall come and shall be shewed to all men, being prepared and built, like as you saw the hill graven without hands. And this, my son, shall rebuke the wicked invention of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest. And he shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by the law, which is like unto me. 2 Esdras 13:36-38. 1 Enoch 108:7. For some of them are written and inscribed above in the heaven, in order that the angels may read them and know that which shall befall the sinners and the spirits of the humble, and of those who have afflicted their bodies and been recompensed by God, and of those who have been put to shame by wicked men. Context explained, the priesthoods. One of the jobs of the priesthoods is to relay the sins of mankind to the Creator. They also record the deeds of men and women practicing the law of God. Supporting scriptures. Bless the Lord, all his angels mighty in strength, who carry out his word, who hearken to the voice of his command. Psalms 103:20. 108. 1 Enoch 108:8. Who love God and love neither gold nor silver nor any of the good things which are in the world, but gave over their bodies to torture. Who, since they came into being, longed not after earthly food, but regarded everything as a passing breath, and lived accordingly, and the Lord tried them much, and their spirits were found pure, so that they should bless his name. And all the blessings destined for them I have recounted in the books, and he has assigned them their recompense, because they have been found to be such a loved heaven more than their life in the world. And though they were trodden underfoot of wicked men and experienced abuse and reviling from them and were put to shame, yet they blessed me. Context explained. Eternal Torah. Part of obeying the Creator's instructions for right living is sacrificing to do what is right in the face of temptation, persecution, or loss. The Messiah has exemplified this more than anyone as he prayed, "Not my will, but your will be done," just before he was crucified as a result of his obedience to the Father. Supporting scriptures. Time will not allow me to tell of Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jephthah, David, Samuel, and the prophets who, through faith, conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised, who shut the mouths of lions, quenched the raging fire, and escaped the edge of the sword, who gained strength from weakness, became mighty in battle, and put foreign armies to flight. Women received back their dead, raised to life again. Others were tortured and refused their release so that they might gain a better resurrection. Still others endured mocking and flogging and even chains and imprisonment. They were stoned, they were sawed in two, they were put to death by the sword. They went around in sheepskins and goatskins, destitute, oppressed, and mistreated. The world was not worthy of them. They wandered in deserts and mountains and hid in caves and holes in the ground. Hebrews 11:32-38. 1 Enoch 108:11. And now I will summon the spirits of the good who belong to the generation of light, and I will transform those who were born in darkness, who in the flesh were not recompensed with such honor as their faithfulness deserved. And I will bring forth in shining light those who have loved my holy name. Context explained. First resurrection. All believers who walk in faithfulness to the Creator's instructions for living will receive the promised resurrection to eternal life. They will be given the honor to rule and reign with the Messiah in the authority of the Creator on the earth. This is the great reward for loving his holy name, and his name is his authority. Supporting scriptures. For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of light, for the fruit of the light consists in all goodness, righteousness, and truth. Ephesians 5:8-9. While you have the light, believe the light, so that you may become sons of light. After Jesus had spoken these things, he went away and was hidden from them. John 12:36. 1 Enoch 108:12. And I will seat each on the throne of his honor, and they shall be resplendent for times without number. For righteousness is the judgment of God, for to the faithful he will give faithfulness in the habitation of upright paths. Context explained the priesthoods. The resurrected believers will be ordained into the Melchizedek priestly order under the Messiah's lead. This is a place of honor, as glorified men will judge not only angels but mortal men living outside the New Jerusalem. Supporting scriptures. For he shall give the majesty of the Lord to his sons in truth forevermore, and there shall none succeed him for all generations forever. And in his priesthood the Gentiles shall be multiplied in knowledge upon the earth and enlightened through the grace of the Lord. In his priesthood shall sin come to an end, and the lawless shall cease to do evil, and the just shall rest in him. Testament of Levi 18:8-9. 1 Enoch 108:14. And they shall see those who were born in darkness led into darkness, while the righteous shall be resplendent, and the sinners shall cry aloud and see them resplendent, and they indeed will go where days and seasons are prescribed for them. That's it. That's the book. I don't know if you can see it. Don't know if it checked it out.